Today, I'm starting 2 portraits that I have to paint in 24 hours. And not just any portraits, these are my grandparents. A couple other things to mention here. This is a surprise Christmas gift for my mom. It is December 23rd. I'm leaving to see her early on the 25th. You can tell it's Christmas time because I'm doing this in my annual Christmas gift pajamas. Let's be honest, as an adult, it's the best part of Christmas, getting fresh pajamas. So basically, because this is oil paint, I have about 24 hours to complete this, give it another additional day to hopefully dry enough to just kind of chill in the car and not have any problems. So that's what I'm going to do, and I don't have much time for a cool intro. I'm going to get started on the painting right now. My grandma was the stereotypical grandma. She was the makes everything from scratch, sweet, gentle, thoughtful, just the warmest presence that you could think of. And she was the type that would cook the whole meal, make sure everybody was set. And before she would sit down to eat, she would go deliver food to maybe some of the women and friends of hers that didn't have family with them anymore. I mean, she was just the best person in the world, miss her dearly. So this was a really fun one to paint. Grandma's done. My grandpa was very similar to my grandma in that he was a very gentle, warm person as well, but he was sort of a gentle giant. He was a very tall, big guy, huge hands, was a military guy when he was younger, built his own house when he was younger. Literally, it's not an exaggeration. That generation was just a different breed. But he was the kind of guy when he was telling a story or when he was talking, it seemed like everyone in the room wanted to stop and hear what he had to say. It felt like everyone just had so much respect and admiration for him. He passed away when I was younger and around junior high, but I think something that I've always appreciated about him was he never made me feel like a kid. He always treated me like an adult or with respect. And I think that's something you don't realize and appreciate until you're older. But ultimately, they were just the best grandparents in the world that you could ever ask for, and miss them both. Whenever I'm painting, I always wait until the next morning to come in and put the finishing highlights. That way, the oil paint is just a little bit more dry and the highlights will sit better. So after putting these on, this painting is done. Something I actually forgot to mention is there are 2 paintings that are being delivered, and one of them was actually completed almost a full year ago. And this one is for my stepdad, Ken, who helped me sort of build this art studio or turn it into what it is now. I actually have a video about that. He was such a big help, and I don't even know if he remembers me saying it, but I told him that he was going to be the first painting that I did once I finished that art studio. So I'd finished it, but didn't like the backgrounds that I did, so I just decided this Christmas I was going to give them both paintings as a gift and have the backgrounds match. So here I am. It was a pretty crazy 24 hours. Christmas Day, things are probably pretty quiet on the road, so we are heading down from California to Arizona to deliver them. They're both very wet, so I set up this kind of rig with like styrofoam and cardboard from gifts and stuff to kind of protect them, but also protect my car because I don't want oil paint all over my car. Now it's time to go deliver them. So, see you on the road. Back from the trip, tired. The delivery was a success. I didn't get a lot of footage of the actual delivery portion. They're both kind of intimate paintings, and I like to have kind of a more of a natural reaction. I feel like if I have my camera out and obvious, you don't want people to not react the way they wanted to react. So I got this little clip of my mom like 3 days later, or right before we left, and I just had her pretend like she just got it. And it was just a really cool way to close out the year with family. Hope you all had a great Christmas and a great start to the new year. A lot more painting, a lot more filmmaking stuff this year. Having a ton of fun on YouTube, and look forward to sharing more of it with you. So, hope you all have a strong start to the year. Happy New Year, and